Welcome to episode 7 of SaaS Startup Academy. Today, we're tackling a critical and timely topic: developing ethical AI frameworks. As AI becomes more integral to our lives and businesses, the need for ethical standards is becoming increasingly urgent. How do we create AI systems that are not only innovative but also fair, transparent, and respectful of human rights? In this episode, we'll explore the essential components of an ethical AI framework, why your organization needs one, and how to align AI development with widely recognized ethical principles such as the OECD principles and IEEE standards. Before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode in this series on AI and SaaS development. 1. The growing need for ethical AI frameworks. Artificial intelligence holds incredible promise, from revolutionizing healthcare to optimizing supply chains, automating tasks, and transforming customer experiences. But along with this power comes significant risks, bias, discrimination, and privacy violations that can have far-reaching consequences if not addressed properly. An ethical AI framework helps ensure that AI systems are developed and deployed in ways that prioritize fairness, accountability, and transparency. It's not just a theoretical exercise, it's a critical necessity for any organization that wants to avoid damaging trust with its users, customers, and the general public. Without ethical guidelines, companies risk developing AI systems that could inadvertently harm certain groups or violate privacy laws, leading to legal, reputational, and financial consequences. 2. How to create an ethical AI framework for your organization. So, how exactly can your organization create an ethical AI framework? It's not something you can build overnight. It requires thoughtful planning, a commitment to fairness, and buy-in from all levels of the organization. Here are the key steps. Step 1. Assess your current AI practices. The first step is conducting a thorough assessment of how your organization currently uses AI. Which departments are developing AI models? What kind of data are they using? Are there any blind spots in your existing processes that could lead to bias or discrimination? By understanding where you stand, you can begin to identify gaps in your current approach to AI ethics. Step 2. Engage stakeholders across your organization. Ethical AI development requires collaboration across multiple teams, including data scientists, developers, legal experts, and leadership. Everyone must be aligned on the importance of ethical AI and how it fits into your organization's mission. The key is to ensure that ethical considerations are baked into every step of the AI development process, from data collection and model training to deployment and monitoring. Step 3. Define clear ethical guidelines. Once you've engaged the relevant stakeholders, it's time to define your ethical guidelines. These should be tailored to your organization's specific use cases but also aligned with broader global principles, such as the oecdai principles and IEEE standards, which we'll discuss later in more detail. Your guidelines should cover areas like 1. Fairness, ensuring that AI models do not perpetuate bias or discrimination. 2. Transparency, providing clear explanations of how AI models make decisions. 3. Privacy, protecting user data and complying with relevant privacy regulations, such as the GDPR and CCPA. 4. Accountability, establishing who is responsible for AI outcomes and how issues will be addressed. Step 4. Incorporate ethical AI into your workflow. Ethical guidelines are meaningless unless they are incorporated into your day-to-day operations. This means embedding ethical checks into the AI development pipeline. For example, when selecting datasets for training, teams should assess whether those datasets are diverse and representative. Similarly, when testing AI models, organizations should prioritize fairness testing, looking for signs of bias or adverse outcomes. Step 5. Regular auditing and continuous improvement. AI is not static, and neither should your ethical framework be. Your organization should regularly audit its AI systems to ensure that they remain aligned with ethical standards. This may involve reviewing the outputs of AI models to ensure that they are fair and unbiased, or conducting external audits to gain an objective assessment of your AI practices. Continuous improvement is key. As AI technologies evolve, so should your approach to ethical AI development. 3. Aligning AI development with ethical principles. Ethical AI development doesn't happen in isolation. Fortunately, there are several well-established frameworks and standards that organizations can adopt to guide their efforts. Let's explore some of the most prominent ones. oecdai principles. The oecdai principles, adopted by 42 countries, provide a solid foundation for responsible AI development. These principles emphasize the need for AI systems to be inclusive, transparent, robust, and accountable. They call on organizations to prioritize human-centered AI, ensuring that AI technologies benefit individuals and society as a whole. Let's break down the core components of the oecdai principles. 1. Inclusive growth, sustainable development, and well-being. AI should contribute positively to society, promoting sustainable growth and improving well-being. 2. Human-centered values and fairness. AI must respect human rights, uphold the rule of law, and prevent discrimination. 3. Transparency and explainability. AI systems should be transparent and understandable to those who interact with them or are affected by their decisions. 4. Robustness, security, and safety. AI systems must be secure, reliable, and robust against attacks and failures. 5. Accountability. Clear responsibility and accountability mechanisms must be in place to address the impacts of AI systems. By aligning your AI development process with these principles, your organization can ensure that it is operating responsibly and with the public's trust. IEEE Standards for Ethical AI. The IEEE is a global organization that has developed a comprehensive set of standards for ethical AI development. These standards cover a wide range of issues, from ensuring data privacy to preventing algorithmic bias. One of the most important aspects of the IEEE standards is their focus on embedding ethical considerations into the design process. Key aspects of the IEEE standards include: 1. Ethically aligned design, ensuring that ethical concerns are addressed from the very beginning of the AI development process. 2. AI transparency, promoting transparency in how AI models are built, trained, and deployed, so that end users understand how decisions are made. 3. Privacy and data protection, prioritizing user privacy and ensuring that AI systems comply with relevant data protection regulations. 4. Bias mitigation, actively working to identify and eliminate biases in AI systems, ensuring that AI models treat all individuals fairly, regardless of their gender, race, or background. Adopting IEEE standards can help your organization develop AI technologies that are both cutting-edge and ethically responsible. 4. The role of ethical AI guidelines in ensuring trust. Ethical guidelines are not just about avoiding harm, they are about building trust. When users and customers know that an organization is committed to ethical AI development, they are more likely to trust its products and services. For instance, the implementation of ethical AI frameworks has been shown to improve customer loyalty and brand reputation. Companies like Microsoft and Google have made headlines for their public commitments to AI ethics, gaining trust in markets where data privacy and algorithmic fairness are key concerns. An ethical AI framework also reduces the risk of regulatory scrutiny and legal issues. With governments around the world tightening regulations on AI, including the European Union's upcoming AI Act, companies that fail to adopt ethical practices will likely face significant fines and legal challenges in the near future. By aligning AI development with ethical principles and guidelines, companies can ensure that their AI systems are robust, fair, and prepared to navigate the complex regulatory landscape of the future. 5. Lessons learned from ethical AI failures. As discussed in previous episodes, we've seen numerous instances where AI systems have failed ethically, causing harm to individuals or society. Whether it's biased facial recognition systems, autonomous vehicle accidents, or algorithmic discrimination in hiring, these failures highlight the need for ethical AI frameworks. By learning from these past mistakes, your organization can develop AI systems that prioritize fairness, accountability, and transparency. The key takeaway is that ethical AI development is not optional, it's a necessity for any organization looking to succeed in today's AI-driven world. 6. Conclusion. Building ethical AI for a better future. Ethical AI is not just about avoiding legal issues or reputational damage, it's about building technologies that are trustworthy, fair, and beneficial to society. As we've explored in this episode, developing an ethical AI framework is essential for any organization looking to leverage AI responsibly. By assessing your current practices, engaging stakeholders, aligning with global ethical standards, and incorporating continuous auditing, your organization can build AI systems that are not only innovative but also aligned with human values. That wraps up episode 7 of SaaS Startup Academy. Remember, ethical AI is the future of responsible innovation. If you found this content valuable, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode in our series.